Hey guys, so today we are doing a Too Faced Smoky Eye palette look using this new Smoky Eye palette, and I absolutely love this. And I'm really happy with how the look turned out today. This is only my second time playing with the colors, but I really enjoy doing like soft smoky eyes where you're not using like a black, nothing too harsh. It's just like a smoldering blue with kind of like dusty purple blended in. So really happy with the look. I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. And if you're wondering what's on my nails today, I just have on this nude. This is by Estee, and I'm so happy I finally got this nail polish. This is Topless and Barefoot. And it took me forever to find it, but I finally got my hands on it, and I really love it. Okay, so let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, now as you can see, I've already started and I've already done one eye because I wasn't sure what look exactly I was going to be going for, so I wanted to test it out before I started filming. Also, I've already applied my concealer, which I use Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer for any spots, and then for under eye concealer I use my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in Natural. And for foundation, I use my Diorskin Forever. This is the powder compact, and I'm in Apricot Beige. I've also already applied my eye primer, which I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is the new Lemon Drop, and so it's a color correcting eye primer. It has, it's not opaque, it's not like Urban Decay Eden. It does have just like a sheer tint of kind of lemony yellow, which counteracts redness. So far I've really been enjoying this. Okay, so today we're going to be using the new Too Faced Smoky Eye palette. And I love this palette. Now this is the new one. They do have an older version, however I think that the colors in this one are far better. Just look at those shades. They are gorgeous, they blend beautifully, just a great collection of colors here. The only thing that I would change about this palette is I would replace one of these shimmery light colors with like a flesh tone matte color. Something like maybe MAC Brule. If they would have put something like this in here, like maybe in place of Firefly, that would make this palette perfect for me. But so far I'm loving this. So okay, let's get started. I'm going to start with my brow highlight, and because I want my brow highlight to be matte, I am going to go ahead and use MAC Brule on my e.l.f. blending brush. And I'm taking Brule all over my brow bone, basically everywhere from the crease up, and even down into the corner here. And this is just going to make it a lot easier when we go to blend out those darker colors. Next I'm going to move on to my highlight, so I'm going to use White Lie on my e.l.f. defining brush. And I'm placing this just at the inner tear duct area. Not really taking this onto the front part of the lid, just around the tear duct. I'm going to take a second highlight shade, and that is In a Flash, this kind of light silver. And we're just going to meet up with that white and just blend onto the lid, just that front inner corner part. Now for our darker colors. I'm going to be taking these two colors here. This is Smoking Jacket, which is a kind of smoky shimmery purple, and then Smolder, which is kind of a smoky blue-gray. So I'm going to start with Smoking Jacket on my MAC 239 brush, and I'm going to pat this all over my lid and start blending into that silver. And I'm not going above the crease. And I'm leaving this outer portion open because that's where we're going to be placing that darker smolder. Next I'm taking Smolder, and I'm going to take that on my Essence of Beauty crease brush. And I'm going to place this right at that outer V. And just brush it into that Smoking Jacket, that dusty purple. And I am pushing this color out and up slightly onto the brow bone, just to create that lift. And I'm just blending it out softly. And I'm dragging it inward into that purple and just kind of filling in that outer V. Now to blend out, I'm going to use my e.l.f. blending brush, and we're just going to soften this line. And since we already have that MAC Brule all over the brow bone, this is really easy to blend out. Okay, so that's all for the top lid. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with my MAC 239 brush, just the tip, and I'm going to dip into that smoking jacket. And I'm going to run this all along the lower lash line. And I'm actually just going to leave this outer end open here. So again, I'm going to go in with my MAC 239 brush. I'm just going to wipe that off and dip into Smolder. And I'm just placing this at that outer portion of the lash line and blending into that purple. Okay, now for eyeliner. I'm going to use my MAC Blacktrack Fluidline with my MAC 208 brush. And then for the wing, I'm just going to line up with my lower lash line. And then connect those two lines. And then for my waterline, I want to keep it light and bright, so I'm going to use my MAC Chromographic Pencil, and this is in NC15 NW20. For mascara, I'm using Yves Saint Laurent, and this is Faux Cils. And then for lashes, I'm using Miss Adoro in number 43. Okay, well my lashes are drying, I'm going to move on to face. So I'm going to start with contour, and I'm using Benefit Hoola with my MAC 168 brush. So I'm going to take this down the hollows of the cheekbone, up the temple, onto the forehead, and then down the jawline and the chin, and just a little under the nose. And don't forget to blend down onto your neck, because we don't want a line of color. We want a nice smooth transition. For our highlight, I'm using MAC Lustre Drops in Sunrush. And we're just going to take this on my finger and just tap that on the tops of my cheekbones and brush back. Now for smoky eyes, I like to keep my face fairly muted and kind of just give it a bronze sort of sun-kissed look. So I'm going to take MAC Gingerly as my blush with my MAC 129 brush. And I'm just going to lightly tap this on and brush back. Now for lips, I want to keep my lips muted and nude as well. So I'm going to use my Chanel lip liner in Beige. For lipstick, I'm using MAC Gel. Okay, so this is our finished Too Faced Smoky Eye Palette look. So I really like that it's not like a black, really dark smoky eye. I like that it's got a little bit of color, but it's just like a soft, kind of smoldering purpley blue. I really just love those kind of looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.